Hey, what's up? So, if you haven't already, I want you to like and subscribe to my page. My name is Felicia. I was diagnosed bipolar when in 2010. I had a full manic episode that lasted about a week, and I was then admitted to a hospital for about 10 days to it was pretty much rehab for my brain. Just a really small synopsis. I then became very, very depressed after that because what goes up must come down. So, I want to give you all some tips today about learning how to effectively control our own effort and attitude while being bipolar. When you're bipolar, it's not that easy because we literally have a chemical imbalance in our brain already. And then being a human, controlling your own effort and attitude is hard just as it is. So when you're bipolar, you have to kind of combat that in two different ways. You have to learn how to be a human and controlling that own effort and attitude, right? But then you have to remember I'm bipolar too, so things can make me tick really, really fast. I can get depressed just because. I can be really, really happy just because. So it's a really, really fine line when you're bipolar, okay? But it's totally doable. I don't want it to be a crutch for people. I hate when I hear, well, I'm bipolar. I used to use that excuse all the time. Don't get me wrong. I love that excuse for a lot of things. I used to bail out of plans all the time. Well, I'm bipolar. So I get that. Sometimes it's a nice excuse to have. It's like having a baby. Babies are the perfect excuse to get out of any kind of plans at all. I never had a baby, so I have bipolar. That's my excuse baby. So I understand that. But as we get older and as we move on with our bipolar kind of life cycle, we can't just use that as a crutch all the time, okay? What I want to talk to you today about is not only effort and attitude, but really being able to discern what is noise. So this can help anybody. You don't have to be bipolar to understand what I'm talking about here. My dad uses the term noise, meaning if I make an excuse for something, he's like, that's noise. All right, that's bullshit. That's not even a good excuse. That's noise. An example of noise is, oh, well, I don't have the money to go see a therapist. That's noise. If you know that you need a therapist, where there's a will, there's a way. There's either a book that you can buy, you can listen to it on Audible. So there's no, oh, well, I don't like to read. Get on Audible and listen to the damn book. You can get on videos, you can listen to my dumbass and what I have to say. There is somebody somewhere that can help you. So I don't want to hear, oh, well, I can't get a therapist because I can't afford it and I don't have time. That's noise. If you know you need help, go find it somewhere. It's somewhere out there for free or for $20 on Audible, okay? Another example of noise is getting upset for petty things or saying, I don't have time for certain things. I don't have time to work out. I can't afford to go to the gym. That is noise. If you know that you need to work out and then it's good for your mental health, you're going to find the time to do it. You can get on YouTube right now and look up a 20-minute workout video that you can do at your home in your living room. There is no excuse. I have heard it all. I've had all the excuses, okay? But if you really want to move forward in your life, you accept that you're bipolar, you surrender to it, and then you find solutions, okay? Another component of this video I want to talk about is don't cry over spilled milk. That's noise. Wipe that shit up and move on with your day, okay? Think about your kids. If your kids are freaking out because they spilled something in your car, they got something dirty, or they're worried about something, we need to teach them that is noise, man. We don't worry about noise around here. We clean it up and move on with our day. All right? It's a very simple thing to think about when you think about it with a kid, but when we morph that into being an adult, being bipolar, learning how to live, effort, attitude, the noise that life is, getting rid of all that and going straight to the solution. If you know that you tick, all right? Part of that solution is knowing what makes you tick and knowing what to do to overcome that. When you're bipolar, you also have to accept that nothing lasts, all right? So part of the noise that bipolar is is knowing that in 5 minutes I could have a gray cloud of depression over me just for shits and giggles. That might happen. I could get off this video right now and just be down in the dumps and freak out just because of no reason. But I know, being bipolar, that is a possibility every single day, and I accept that, and I know what I'm going to do to overcome that. If I do wake up depressed or feeling some type of way, or if I'm feeling way too jittery, I know what I have to do. I have to either get out of the house, go take a walk, meditate, work out. You have to have tools in your toolbox for all of these subjects of life. So what I want to say today is accept that you're bipolar, learn how to control your own effort and attitude. Don't worry about the spilled milk, clean it up, move on, have a ballin' and bipolar day. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to my page.